weeks, people were still telling me that we should wait on the police them. And I've got a video. I'm gonna repost it on my page. A girl child missing, like within 4 hours. Half of the bloody country is out looking for this girl, and that is within 4 hours. And 3 weeks passed in Jamaica, and people are telling me to wait and give the police them time. You see the difference? You see the difference? You see the difference, people? And these are not assumptions I'm making. I've got facts because I shared a video in my WhatsApp group, my family WhatsApp group this morning, to show them that when I am speaking, I am not simply losing a plot. I am speaking on fact. And the police, them in the Caribbean, I think they get away with too much things. And when you get away with one thing more than 2 times and 3 times and 4 times, you know what that do? That start becomes normal. And anything that is normalized, that means people don't have a problem. People don't see a problem with it. So these kids going away and getting missing and can't find, it's been normalized in Jamaica, you know? It's been normalized in Jamaica. It has been normalized. And me can't show no fact. It shot me, I can't show no fact. Say it is normalized from 2024 until now, right? There is 1,011 children, and I'm assuming that number probably be more greater than that. So if that wasn't a normalized thing, we would have a outrage in the Highland. You understand where I come from? And that's why I'm calling on people. I'm calling on every single one of you guys and telling us, say, come make we go out to the children them. Because when the children them go missing, them can't speak for themselves no more. When them gone missing, they cannot speak for themselves anymore. So if we ain't here speaking for them, it's just, I don't know. KK. Guys, you know I hear me? Hold on, what the hell is going on, sir?
The Jamaica Police Department is what am I trying to say? They're incompetent. And I'm going to tell you why. They don't have a protocol. What is their protocol on a missing child? What do they have in place as far as protocol? So they're incompetent, just like how you just said they're ignorant. They just don't know certain situations, which makes them incompetent. After 48 hours, it's no longer a missing person. You have to treat it as if it's a homicide. And that's where they lack. They're incompetent.
And that is why I feel like, you see, whether we want to believe this or not, we have to shape how we want it to be tomorrow. And we have to sit down on the live and speak to each other with respect and get our opinion, and then we draw up something and we send it towards these people. And I am going to remember, and I'm going to share you a video, okay, of a little girl that went missing in Australia where I'm at. And let me tell you something. Within about 4 hours, half of the country I look for the little pitney. Her face was on heavy media. The last time them see her, where she hit, how she think, was all over the media. You hear me, I tell you? And that was about 5 hours from she been reported missing. And after 3 weeks in Jamaica, they are telling me to wait and get till the police and come give me a response. And that's why I tell people, so sometimes it's good to travel. Or if you don't travel, you need to just research other country apart from the one that you are living in, so you can get to understand different cultures and different way of life. Just stuck up in your own little bubble and think that is where the world stops. No, it's not very healthy. You understand? It is not very healthy.
Tiger, that was New York. NYPD would have beat. Listen, Mr. T would have left with black eyes and butt slit. The little boy would have left with black eyes and butt slit. The aunt they probably wouldn't have let out. NYPD is like a gang. They would have beat the truth out of them. Trust me. Y'all that police force down there is lacking. And you can't pay NYPD. You can't pay them no form of money. They'll lock you up for trying to pay them.
Yeah, and
that police force down there is a joke. The police commissioner in Jamaica is a joke.
It's the politics them. The politics them. They are the problem. They are the problem. Because every boss have a boss. And you see, if I own a building site and high, because a river can only be as clean. Donna, thank you, my darling. A river can only be as clean as the head. You understand? So if the Prime Minister and the MPs them and the secretaries them who the police are working for, if they don't care, the police them not gonna care either. Come. You understand? And this is my thing, what I'm saying to people. Right? And I feel like a lot of people are quitters. A lot of people are quitters. And a lot of people just don't care. And I think that's what it is.
They're quitters because once somebody see that nothing is happening, they just quit. They don't feel like they could form a group of people and say, let's go. Because sometimes that's what some people want to see, you form a group and say, let's go. But some people from one side, them not see nothing not go on, them just give up. And say, well, me not do it because me alone can't do it. You understand?
Guess what? You see right now, to the world, Jamaica's a joke. I'm going to keep it 100 with you. Jamaica's a joke. They left their people starving. They let the children go missing. I would never take a vacation out there. I like my Jamaican friends, but I would never go there now. Because guess what? They leave their own people hungry and starving. Jamaica's a joke right now. And it's really sad.
When you say they leave their people hungry and starving, kind of tell me exactly what you mean by that. You're talking about during the hurricane or what?
I'm talking about during the hurricane, before the hurricane, after the hurricane. They don't give their people's jobs. Them people been hungry. Jamaica's a joke. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, but K and Q, what you gotta understand, right? It's politics. Okay, just like in America right now, look what's going on. They do the shutdown and people still here saying that they're hungry and they have to get money. They don't have no food stamp. So it's always politics. Politics.
Let me tell you something. Are you in America right now?
Yes, I am.
Do you have a job?
Yes, I do.
Because it was an opportunity for you to have a job. There's a lot of Jamaican people, if they had an opportunity to get a job, they would get a job, but the opportunity is not there the way America provides opportunity. So I don't want to hear that. Because if they had a job, there's a lot of people who will go out and work.
Okay, let me say
Hold on, let me finish. Second, the people who are talking about they don't got no money to eat, they don't want to work. Those are welfare people.
Okay, that's exactly what I was just going to say to you.
Exactly. So there's a big difference. America provides jobs for their people. They're just lazy. Jamaica does not provide enough jobs for their people. They leave their people hanging, and I don't respect that.
Well, okay, just like you just say, opportunity.
There was days on welfare, and they're raising their kids on welfare.
But just like what she said, opportunity, right? They get an opportunity, and you're right, they don't even want to work.
Exactly.
And then yet, they still blame the government for not doing what they're supposed to do for their people.
Yeah, but
understand what I'm saying?
So they have an opportunity. We're talking about the Jamaican government who can give the people the opportunity, but they keep the money for themselves. They can make jobs. They can make a lot of jobs in Jamaica. Jamaica is one of the #1 tourist destinations. Everybody go to Jamaica. You mean to tell me they can't make jobs for their people? Yes, they can.
Okay, yes, they can, but listen to this too, K and Q. A lot of people can do something because a lot of people can do like farming for themselves because I've seen people done that too. You understand what I'm saying? I'm not saying what you're saying is not right, but there's a lot of people can go out there and help themselves. A lot of people can.
Can I just
Because if you have to depend on the government all the time, you never survive. So sometimes you gotta look out for yourself too.
Good evening.
Hey, good
I
evening.
just come across your live and just want to have an input.
Sure.
I understand what the lady is saying, but I think you're going in too strong on Jamaican. I live in England, yeah, and just the same way you got people in Jamaica that don't want to work, you got people in England that do not want to work too. It's not just Jamaica. Why coming down so hard on Jamaica? Your friends are Jamaicans and you wouldn't want to go to Jamaica. I don't want to be rude, but sometimes...
Hold on, you're talking to me?
Yeah.
Yeah, can
I don't want to be rude, but sometimes...
Listen, if you was listening...
I have to...
let her
Sometimes
speak,
we Jamaicans don't want you with you guys in Jamaica neither. Because it's not just Jamaica people are hungry. It's not just Jamaican politicians are rubbish. Yeah, we vote for politicians in England for certain situation, and when they got in power, their stories are totally different. It's not just Jamaica. Like,
Did you hear what I said?
At the moment, Jamaica. I'm speaking. I listen to you. So
But you listen to me, but you switch what I said. That's not what I said. I'm not coming down on Jamaican people. I'm taking up for them, saying that their
at this
government.
moment, you sound very strong, taking up for us. You're saying that we make our people starve and we make our people this. Well, our country is going through a disaster and things is gonna go wrong. They're not gonna get it right all the time. But there's people in London that's starving too. If you walk in certain places in England, the places stink, and there are British people on the street that do not have anything. What's the difference with their politician than England politician? They are starving. They are English white people sleeping on the street, and they are British. So who's looking after?
Same thing like in America too.
It's the same thing.
Yep, everywhere you go.
There's no point saying Jamaican people having their people starving. Like English people having their people starving. People in Scotland is starving. People in Brazil are starving.
Sexy. Listen, you see how like a lot of people think like it's only rich people that lives in Dubai and they having all the wealth. They have the slum in Dubai too, and people
of course, everywhere have their problems.
Everywhere have their sufferation.
Sexy.
And most
Can I respond now?
the government.
May I respond now?
There are Americans that do not want to work, and they can work. They are able bodies, and they do
May
not
I
want to work.
respond
There are
now?
British people that are able bodied, and they do not want to work. You can't specifically say, "Oh, you got friends in Jamaicans, but you not want to go there." Sometimes we don't want you people down there neither. Sometimes we fed up. I don't know. Bye.
Okay, so can I respond?
Yeah. Take me down, please.
You can't come up here and twist what I said.
I already
First
come
of
up, and
all,
I'm going down now.
That's
Bye.
a good idea.
Take me down.
Because number one, I never said that they had an opportunity and they did not want to work. Like you referred to people in England who have an opportunity and they didn't want to work. And you referred to people in America who got an opportunity and they didn't want to work. They don't have the opportunity. Some of these people, they do not have the opportunity that we have to make a choice to work or don't work. That's number one. Number two, why would I say that Jamaica is not feeding their people? There's a lot of people who went through the storm who still are not getting aid. And it's how many weeks later? So that's what I mean. The Jamaican government needs to do better for the people, and I'm not backing down on that. Don't cut me off because I didn't cut nobody off. I let y'all talk and I asked if I was done. Second of all, I'm taking up for the Jamaican people who do not have a chance. The government takes the money and they don't help their people, and I'm not going to back down from that. That's what it is. So I don't want to hear because I'm American, I can't have an opinion. Y'all Americans always come to, y'all Jamaicans always come to America and y'all got your opinion. So I have an opinion too. The government in Jamaica needs to do better for the Jamaican people, point blank, period.
So true.
And guess what, Jasmine? They love to talk about, oh, this and that. But you didn't stay in your country and help your people. You talking to me from over in UK, sweetheart. So if it was that great, why you didn't stay over there and help your people and work? Because you know there was less opportunities and there was more opportunities. If there was the same amount of opportunities, people would not leave their country to go to other countries talking about they want opportunities.
The thing about Jamaica, want a job, they're asking I'm a subject. Some of these people just don't have a subject. Some of these people just want a housework. Some of these people just want to do babysitting. They just can't find a job. Even same in America, if you can't find something, you're gonna go hungry. You're gonna wipe in a shelter. You're gonna wipe under the bridge if you don't stand on your 2 feet. But you have to help yourself.
Exactly. And guess what? They gotta have the opportunity to help themselves, Jasmine.
Yes.
The government have to give them more opportunities.
Like I said,
because let me tell you something. I've seen a lot of ambitious Jamaicans who come to America and they work their asses off. And you mean to tell me if they had the opportunity in their country, they wouldn't work their ass off? Of course they would. But the opportunity was not there. So they left to go to a better place to have a better opportunity. If the opportunity was in Jamaica,
and they
wouldn't leave.
Do the job the Americans will not do. Like they will do housekeeping, they will do babysitting. They go in a hotel and they work housekeeping.
I understand that. I understand, but here's what I'm saying. If the people had, all right, you girl, you from Jamaica, right? If you had the opportunity you had in another country, would you leave? Why would you leave your country?
Can I say something after they're done?
You left your country for the opportunity that your government
America
did not.
Jamaica too. No, you're not right.
Hear what? If I'm not right?
All right, Meg.
Hear what? If I'm not right, right? Nobody would have come to
self-confident.
America. Everybody would stay in their country because their government would provide what they needed. They left for a better future. Stop being in denial.